welcome back to another video, and in this video we're gonna talk about the new Tamagotchi Nanos, which are gonna be released or have been released in this year, because this morning I woke up and I saw so many new information about a new Tamagotchi Nano that is gonna be released, and it's gonna be the Tamagotchi Nano for the TinyTAN. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we already had, of course, the BT21 last year, and this year they decided to also release, at least what I'm seeing now, 3 shells for the Tamagotchi TinyTAN. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, right? And oh my gosh, let's have a look at them later. Let's first go over all the other Tamagotchi Nanos which have been released in 2022 or which are going to be released in 2022, because it's a lot. So in the beginning of this year they released, which was actually planned for December, the Tamagotchi Jujutsu Kaisen, and I have already made a video about that one, so go check it out if you want to know more, or go check out my Twitter feed, because there's a lot of information there about care and how you can get each and every character. And I still am very happy that I have on my Sukuna one, I have Gojo, so yay! Anyway, so for the Jujutsu Kaisen they actually released 5 shells, one of them being an Amazon exclusive. They also released the Hug My Tamagotchi stands, which are very cute, and I'm still waiting to get my Gojo Hug Me Tamagotchi. So I will have 2 Gojo Tamagotchis because I already have all the 5 shells, but I finally was able to order a Hug Me Tamagotchi stand, so I was like, okay, I'll just have another one, which is fine. And yeah, for the Hug Me, like I said, they released 4, so they released the 4 main characters. They didn't release a Sukuna one, which was the Amazon exclusive, so a bit sad about that, but that's okay, right? So the first one that will be, I think I'm saying this correctly, but if I'm saying this incorrectly, I'm so sorry. So I think the next Tamagotchi Nano, which is going to be released, which has already been released right in Japan, but hasn't been released, like for the American version, is the Kamen Rider. That one comes in 2 shells. So the Japanese version was released last year. The English version will be released this year, actually in March. I think it's actually almost there, right? I also pre-ordered my English ones because it was impossible to obtain the Japanese ones, so really looking forward to seeing those. There was no special other thing released with them, at least what I could find, so there were just 2 shells of those one. Then the next one that they announced, and I think they announced this one before the other one, which I'm going to talk about, is 2 new shells for Tamagotchi Demon Slayer, which is a shell for Tanjiro and a shell for Nezuko. And oh my gosh, look at how beautiful they are. Oh, and I've already talked about them a very short in another video, right? And they come with new kinds of cutscenes, new kinds of characters. You can also see, like in this one, you can see Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu in their, like dress up form. So I'm really looking forward to that one. That one is scheduled for June to be released. So yeah, I mean, I've pre-ordered them, so hopefully they will be here pretty, like soon, once, it's June. Once the warm weather starts coming in, right? And then the next one that they announced, and this is like something I have absolutely no clue about, but it's in the line of, like last year when they released the Twisted Wonderland Tamagotchi Nanos. It is the, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Token Ranbu Tamagotchi, which, oh my god, these shells look like amazing. It's a it's a card game which you play on the mobile phone, or a card collecting type of game, or at least that's, like, it's not something I play, right? So, but it does look very, very, very cool. So, but I'm not into the whole, like mobile phone card playing games, even though I really like all the the animation and everything in it. It's just not really my thing. But yeah, they announced, if I'm saying this correctly, five new shells for them, and they are a Bandai Premium exclusive, which is sad. By the way, the Demon Slayer one is not a Bandai Premium exclusive. So, but yeah, this one is a Bandai Premium exclusive, which is like, oh, so sad, because you know, like the Bandai Premium ones, it's very hard to get them. Sometimes you're lucky that you can order them on sites like Japan You Want, or I've also ordered some stuff at Mecca Japan, if I'm saying this correctly. But yeah, but I was lucky, right? Japan You Want had some pre-ordered at the Bandai Premium store, and I was able to get, or at least to pre-order, all 5 shells. And I will be honest, right? The purple one looks like my favorite one. Purple is my color, right? So yeah, but the thing is, even, you know, like the golden one, the golden yellow one, that one is also very pretty. But and the orange black one is also pretty because it has a pretty character in it. Oh my gosh, I can't choose, right? And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. I'm less looking forward to it from a you know, like, am I a fan of that particular game? But I'm more looking forward to it because the shells are so nice, and they really resemble, you know, like the other one, which I still need to unbox, right? The even fate one. I always forget the name, right? So the one where I bought the exclusive box just to get the Tamagotchi, right? So they do remind me of that type of Tamagotchi. So yeah, let's see what that one brings us. And then the next one that they released, and this was a total shocker for me, but some people explained to me that it actually isn't a shocker because, you know, like, there's a lot of things happening in Japan regarding this particular story, which is a Disney one, which is or Pixar one, right? A Disney Pixar Toy Story, yay! That one, at least what I'm seeing now, only has 2 shells. The 2 shells you can also order again at Amazon Japan. Why am I saying a lot of the times Amazon Japan? Because that, for people who live in Europe like myself, it's, you know, like most of the time the only way we can order, you know, like items from Japan that actually ship to us. Because still a lot of other stores don't ship to Europe. They do ship to the US, right? So there are a lot of other stores in Japan that do ship to the US. But yeah, most Japanese stores don't ship to Europe. So therefore, I always hope that, you know, like Amazon Japan has it. So yeah, the Toy Story one, it has 2 shells. It's like 4 keys on there. I'm like, yay! And what I'm seeing with this one, it does resemble the Disney Tokyo ones, where, you know, like the character doesn't change, or at least what it, you know, like what Google Translate tells me, you know, about it. So that, you know, like new characters, depending on how you take care of it, you know, like just, you know, pop by and say hello. So yeah, that's kind of confusing, right? So I'm always used to, you know, like apart from the Disney Tokyo ones, Tamagotchi Nanos, is that, you know, like you take care of them and they transform into a specific character. But that doesn't seem to be the case with the Toy Story one. So very curious to find out what's the deal with the Toy Story one. And then, like I said, you know, this morning they announced the TinyTAN Tamagotchi Nano, and yeah, oh my gosh, they look so adorable. And then, of course, what did they do? They also released the Hug My Tamagotchi little stands, and I'm mad, right? Because they are releasing 3 shells, at least what I'm seeing, right? So when I look at the pictures, I see 2 shells, and then after that they showed that they also were gonna do the Hug My Tamagotchi, which is again gonna be a Bandai premium item. I'm like, no. Um, but for that one, they actually have every member of BTS. They have a hug me, but they all have the same, and it's black, right? The same black shell, which I'm like, okay, so does that mean that are gonna have 3 shells, and that whichever Hug My Tamagotchi you're gonna order, you're gonna get a black shell, or can you, like choose options or whatever? I don't know, right? So like I said, it's just been released this morning, and I'm like, okay, I need to make a short video about this and tell everybody what is, happening, because so much is happening. They're scheduled to be released in September, which and there isn't I didn't see yet a confirmed date, but like I said, it's morning here still. I just got out of bed, tried to do my hair, and then was making this video. So yeah, I'm so curious, right? Is it going to be 3 shells? Is it going to be 2 shells? Are they going to release different shells for each and every different hug my Tamagotchi? I don't know. I just know that I need at least one of the Hug My Tamagotchi stands, right? Because I just need one, right? So I let my kid this morning choose which one we're gonna aim for, and we're gonna aim for the blue-haired one. Sorry, I'm not a BTS fan. I don't hate them. I like their music. I'm just not a fan. I just play their songs on Beat Saber, and that's basically it. But yeah, but we want the blue one. So. Because we like people with different colors hair. So yeah, I don't know yet, because I couldn't find them yet, of course, on Amazon. I don't know if also the 2 regular shells are also going to be a Bandai Premium exclusive, or if it's just going to be the Hug Me. If I know more, I will post it on my Twitter. If you wanna interact with me with regards to Tamagotchis, just go to Twitter, because that's the fastest way to get like anything out of me. Because I basically live now on Twitter. I don't know why, but it's fun there. There's a lot of stuff happening. Also on the whole, like VPET and digital toys, but that will be for maybe another video. I don't know, maybe I'm never gonna do, I did this type of video also for the Tamagotchi Smart. So yeah, let me know if you like these rambling videos and telling you about what's happening in, like the Tamagotchi land and for 2022. Thank you so much for watching, and the 2022 Tamagotchis which have been released say, I miss you, love you, bye!